Hello everyone, today I have another deck tech for you. It's a deck I recently made that I drafted and then kind of embellished to 60 cards and made standard legal and good and whatnot, and it's a black-white deck, more or less based on the Morbid mechanic, but not so much Morbid as things dying. And also, by the way, I wanted to try a free hand mode rather than just like tripod and gesturing and stuff, and let's see how this works out now. Looking at the deck, you might think this is a little bit of an odd way to organize it, and you'd be right, because the way I have it organized now is just, you basically have the Morbid triggers, or the things that set off Morbid, then the Morbid feeders, the things that I sacrifice to trigger Morbid, and then the Morbid reactors, the thing that actually react to the Morbid and get the benefit. Also down at the bottom, I have some other things that are important because it's also sort of a black-white Morbid token deck. Just to start us off, I have 12 swamps and 11 plains for a total of 23 lands because it's about a mid-range deck. 2 Vault of the Archangel, because this card's just insane when you have a bunch of tokens, especially like with spirits. The lifelink is awesome, and the flying, and then Intangible Virtue doubles that. So if you get a bunch of spirit tokens with something like, let's say, Lingering Souls, and then they get +2/+2 Vigilance, Lifelink, and Death Touch. It just gets really crazy. Also, if you get to a point with absurd amounts of mana, and you have 2 of these on the field, and every turn, everything you have gets Lifelink and Death Touch, and you have like 10 guys, it gets really crazy. So for the Morbid triggers, we have 2 Altar's Reap, because this is a really nice card. Sacrifice something, get your Morbid, draw 2 cards. I have 2 Deadweight, some removal, because I think I've said before, removal is my favorite kind of card, like, just period. A Ravenous Demon, because I have enough humans in this deck that I can make it work, and it's also nice where you sack something like a Mausoleum Gaurd, and then it dies, and then you get benefit because you get more spirits that are even bigger than the guard was initially, if you have Intangible Virtue in play. So this guy's really nice. The only time he's really backfired is he got hit with the Bonds of Faith, so he couldn't attack, and then I just had to keep sacking my guys to him. But if he goes uninhibited, it's usually a 2-turn KO, like, easily. Some Loyal Cathars, flail one, ha! Because you get value when you sack them, and they're humans, so that's nice. Disciple of Griselbrand, oh, by the way, this is closer to the Morbid feeder category than the Morbid triggerer. The Disciples of Griselbrand to easily trigger the Morbid for just 1 mana, and the life gain doesn't really hurt either. And again, you can also use that to sack the Mausoleum Guards to get benefit. And Mausoleum Gaurd was a bit of a cross between a Morbid feeder and a Morbid triggerer, because when she dies, you get benefit. And, you know, but she also feeds the Morbid because she's a human, and she's supposed to die. 4 Doom Travelers, because this deck really needed a 1-drop, and again, the whole thing of it's a human, you get value when it dies, also nice. Avacyn's Caller is... I only have 1, because I'm not really sure how I like it yet. The +1/+0 in Vigilance is kind of, but the thing that's really nice is it doesn't die when your humans die, so if you're sacking a lot of humans, you can just re-equip it a bunch, and then get a bunch of spirits, which is also really cool. Gather the Townsfolk and Lingering Souls are both really nice. I've never used the Fateful Hour on Gather the Townsfolk, because this deck has proven to be pretty good, but I imagine it's just insane. And Lingering Souls, obviously awesome. You know, top ticket, flash it back, instantly winning. Skirdsag High Priest is probably the best Morbid reactor I have. Just a 5/5 demon every turn, which is especially easy with Intangible Virtue, because you guys don't tap when you attack. Then you could just be tapping your spirits and getting demons, and it's crazy. Village Cannibles, because again, a lot of humans are dying, so it gets pumped really quick. 4 Tragic Slip for removal. 2 Thraben Sentry, because they react, and 5/4 Tramplers. Pretty nice. Right now I'm kind of split between the Thraben Sentry and the Mausoleum Gaurd. I'm not really sure which I like more, and I think if I decide, I'll take out the other 2 to put 4 of each. And again, that's part of these videos, is for you guys to help me, so maybe some of you have an opinion. And the final card is 2 Falkenrath. Is that right? Falkenrath. Looks about right. Falkenrath Noble. Reacts to the Morbid. If they choose to block something, they effectively take 4 damage. Effectively, kind of. It's just a really nice card. And flying is always nice. It doesn't hurt. So that's basically the deck. I hope you all like it. If you have any ideas or how I can better it, because I think there still is a lot of room for improvement. It's kind of rough, like, only having one Avacyn Scholar is a little weird, and, like, I think either I need to decide between the Priest and the Ravenous Demon, I think, and the Thraben Sentry and the Mausoleum Gaurd. I don't really know, but hope you all enjoyed the video. Comment, subscribe if you haven't, etc. Thanks for watching.